Good morning. Welcome back. We are back on the road checking out more courthouses today. We got 5 for you. We're going to go to Greenville, Marble Hill, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Centerville. But first, we're going to start here in Old Greenville because they moved to this town once, and we're going to find this old courthouse. Let's go. So Greenville actually is not in its original location. We are currently walking a trail, they call this the Memory Lane Trail or something like that, through Old Greenville. Greenville moved in, I guess in 1938, they built a dam, created Wapapella Lake nearby, and they all thought this was going to flood. So they moved the town. And as you can see from me walking here, it didn't flood. Anyway, so we're gonna walk around and see what's left of the old town, see if we can locate the courthouse location in here. I believe that the courthouse steps still exist. Let's see if we can find those. Well, the courthouse steps do still exist. There they are. The old courthouse steps. Now that we found where the old Wayne County Courthouse was, in Old Greenville here, let's move on to Greenville proper, see if we can find the new Wayne County Courthouse. And here's the new courthouse in Greenville, Missouri. This one's from 1943 is when this was completed and they moved into it. So we saw the steps of the old one. Let's check out the new one. Wayne County Courthouse here does have one of these Statue of Liberties. I wonder if this is one of those Boy Scouts, Statue of Liberty. No, this is not. It says the citizens erected it in 1920, honor the boys who entered the country's service. So it's a memorial for World War I. Kind of interesting to check out a town that had the benefit of time and proper planning, right? So they moved here in 1940, I think, and so they create this big public space here in the middle. There's a little business strip over there with parking, and then on this side here we've got another business strip with parking, and it's kind of neat. So it's definitely not very full, very busy. In fact, it's pretty empty here on this Wednesday morning. But you can see this being like a place that's pretty jumping on this, let's say the 4th of July, if they have like a little festival or a little Wayne County fireworks display, something like that. Still pretty neat. That's going to do it here for our time in Greenville. Let's hit the road and get on to the next one. This is Marble Hill, Missouri, Bollinger County. Courthouse back here is from 1885. Let's walk around and take a look. Right around here where the courthouse is, there's not a whole lot going on. There's a lot. We drove through quite a bit on the way up here, so I'll kind of insert some of that footage if you want to see that. There's a pretty slick building here across the street from the courthouse, though. I wonder what the age is on that. That's going to do it here for our time in Marble Hill. Let's move on, see what else we can find today. We are in Madison County. This is Fredericktown. This courthouse behind us. 1900, and it is a doozy. Right in the middle of a square, one of these squares where it's four corners kind of running into the street. Looks great. Let's walk around and check this town out. This square is busy. There's a lot going on here. There's no shortage of cars coming and going. Wild. All right, well, this is a pretty bumping little town. So, nice square, good amount of businesses, lots of traffic. You love to see it. All right, that does it for our time here. Let's move on to the next one. We are now in Ironton, Missouri, county seat of Ironton County. This courthouse behind us was built in 1860. Looks like currently they're doing a little bit of renovation work on it. There's an addition on the back. Best I can tell was added in 1864, so let's go check it out. Here's the addition on the back that was added in 1960. As you can see, the entrance currently is on the back here because I guess there's a bunch of tuck pointing work going on the other side up front, so they got all that closed off right now. All right, well, Ironton does not have a square, but they do have kind of a main street, so let's walk it and see what we can find. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up here for our time in Ironton County, Ironton, Missouri. It's an interesting place. I've been through here before, but I've never really stopped and paid much attention to it. We got a little going on. I'd say the last place we were was probably a little busier, but there's a lot of activity here. Got some restaurants, coffee shop, barber shop, a lot of antique stores, resale shops, things like that. But kind of cool, and you know, for the most part, pretty well taken care of. So, all right, we got one more stop to make. Let's get there. We are in Reynolds County. This is Centerville, the seat here. This courthouse, 1872. This is a tiny little town, but kind of neat. Let's take a look around. You know, one thing that's interesting about this town is that I was unable to do really any research on it because Google Street View has never come through here. They've never turned off of the main road and come down these streets, so I had no idea what was back here. Library, Abstract Company, the VFW post here. There's a post office down here. They got a well. I'm not sure what this building is. But my guess is it's the oldest building in town. Maybe this is the original courthouse. I kind of doubt it. You know, usually I try to find buildings that are being taken care of, but this is one of the most fascinating buildings I've seen. And it's obviously not being taken care of. Just the way these shingles are disintegrating on the roof up there. It is an interesting building. Got a little gas station here across the street. Maybe. Looks like maybe its last incarnation was a snacks, ice cream, sodas, and groceries. And across the street here we got a 21 diner that's also not open anymore. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up here from Reynolds County, Centerville. We had 5 different courthouses today. Saw a lot of neat stuff. So if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Anyway, we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll be back with a new video next week. New videos on Friday, so come on back. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.